Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we have some awesome topics to discuss with you in a recent interview done by Robert Kirkman and the Kinda Funny podcast, new Walking Dead projects, and a big surprise for the end of the year.
Yeah, so one of our subscribers sent us this clip, and they were basically talking with Robert Kirkman for over like an hour and a half, probably mostly on Invincible stuff, but somebody mentioned, hey, get to the end. This is where they're talking about possibly more Walking Dead comics that he might be doing, which may involve Negan. And we're just going to check out this quick little couple minutes and check out what he has to say about this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
My question is, do you miss The Walking Dead? Do you miss writing The Walking Dead, the comic?
I mean,
probably not.
Yes and no. Sometimes I think about like, I'm sure Carl had some more adventures. If I could spoil the end for anyone that hasn't read the comic.
I mean, for years we've been telling them to buy the book. It's on them at this point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
throw some
so I think about the characters a lot. But I'm so happy with how it ended and
So am
proud
I.
of what Charlie and I were able to accomplish. I wouldn't want to mess anything up by going back. That said, we went back this year. We did Negan Lives, which was another thing that was fun and really exciting because we got to do a comic without telling anybody, that just kind of showed up in stores. I would love to do more things like that. I think if time allowed, it's possible that we'll drag Negan out and do something else with him at some point.
Nice.
It's possible that there's, maybe something somewhat Walking Dead related, somewhat in the works that may possibly be announced at some point before the end of this year. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Why would you? Don't help me out. It's fine. No big deal.
Nice.
People can turn that into an article. Don't worry.
Oh, they will. Don't worry. It'll happen. There's a .com out there right now that we're going to. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. On the Kinda Funny podcast, blah, 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 Robert Kirkman said. And then hopefully they'll link to you, but maybe they won't.
They probably will. I get that all the time.
They'll still tell me I have garbage opinions on Mandalorian, so it won't matter.
The comments will for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't worry about it.
And I stand by that. But yeah, I mean, I guess I pretty much answered that question. I like the ending. I don't want to mess it up, but we probably will.
Okay. Good.
Awesome, guys. So more Negan. He's going to be pulling out Negan a little bit later.
But also mentioned that last line to me was telling, where he said, I like the ending. We'll mess it up. We probably will.
Yeah.
Meaning, are they going to bring the story back and continue on with it? Probably not, because like he said, he's happy with the ending, and I truly think that he probably doesn't miss it at all. Simply because, look, this is how he wanted to end it, and it's done.
Yeah, and we've kind of mentioned it before, where the ending was pretty chill. It was pretty laid back, but because it was so fast, because he ended it very abruptly, it almost didn't have time. We just didn't have time to process it after we read it. We had to basically think about it days or weeks after the fact and be like, okay, we didn't like parts of it, but how it ended was still amazing. With Carl.
Yeah. You didn't like any? I liked it all.
I excuse me. I'm saying I like the ending. Yes. I'm thinking more of the Commonwealth arc. That's the part I didn't like.
I mean, I think that.
But the ending, the true ending in 193, yes, was great. It was amazing.
I think the Commonwealth arc had so much potential. And look, I think it was. How do you come out with a better arc after the Whisperers? That's pretty hard to follow.
Yeah,
I mean, that was an awesome arc, the Whisperer arc. But anyway, I mean, I loved the ending. I really did. I think it was a perfect end to it. But this Negan stuff.
Oh, guys,
that
means more foils are coming, guys. If they're doing more Negan stuff, but
ridiculous.
It's getting crazy.
It is ridiculous.
I mean, we've been getting them. Not too many.
For one, I'm sorry, guys, but I don't collect the deluxe editions because it's getting pretty ridiculous.
The foils are getting crazy.
How many foils and how many variants? It's like they're Marvel.
Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy out there. But because guys, if you haven't read Negan Lives, we won't spoil it or anything. But the way it ends, it's basically could be a lot more because this is Negan after the end of the series, him being on his own, continuing on with life, and a couple awesome things happen in that book where it's like the end of it. oh my God, it's on. So
Yeah.
we're definitely excited. I did like where he mentioned he would love to do more stuff with Carl. I mean, you have to.
I think that you know, he makes a good point. Like these characters, he's always thinking about these characters. I mean, you lived with these characters for what, 15 years plus?
More than that, right?
Yeah, more than that. And so like, I could totally see it as a writer and as a creator. He probably sitting back like, oh man, I wonder what Carl is doing, you know, now, or this story could be really cool. A story could pop into his head about Carl or Michonne or someone in the world of The Walking Dead, and you know, unfortunately, he's just not writing it down or doing it.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Like, I think Robert Kirkman tweeted something earlier, and I posted a tweet about. I tweeted Carl something about the comics, like what would you like to see him do? And I did Carl Grimes and the Western Front. I meant the Western Alliance, but everyone knew what I meant, and it was like, yeah, dude, like let's learn more about the Western Alliance and everything that Eugene was doing with the railroad and going across country. And
I've always said that.
Yeah,
I've always said that. Like,
sweet.
It's almost like we got throughout the history of The Walking Dead, we got a preview of what everything that led up to the creation of the Eastern Alliance. But there's this whole nother world out there that we have no idea about that is strong enough, like our group, to develop that alliance and meet them, you know, on halfway or whatever,
and then learn about maybe other civilizations around the world, because
we
haven't seen that.
Really, we've seen it once.
We've seen it in The Walking Dead Alien, which was dealt in Spain, which dealt with Rick Grimes' brother,
which was awesome,
which was very awesome. And there was a novel that was written, which was The Walking Dead Typhoon, which dealt with over in China, which would have been insane. But I mean, yeah, we would love to see these kind of things, and I'm all for like new characters. It doesn't have to necessarily be our characters.
No.
And I still haven't read Walking Dead Typhoon yet, but I heard it was really good. But the characters that survived the end of the comics, they could definitely, Robert Kirkman could pick any of them, because they're all great characters that everyone loved, and just do little stories. Like, do just like a 6-issue miniseries or something. You know what I mean? Or if you want to do a full run,
do a Negan Lives, like
a one shot.
Yeah,
you can do some one shots.
It doesn't even have to involve the characters that we ended with.
Not necessarily,
you know.
No.
But for a one shot, it almost has to. But yeah, guys, this was awesome hearing.
Yeah.
You know, he may not miss writing it. I'm sure sometimes he does, but we definitely miss reading it.
Yeah, for sure, guys. So let us know what you think. You guys are Walking Dead comic book fans. We know a bunch of you have been following us as well. We're super pumped for anything Walking Dead related, especially getting back into the comic books. You know, I'm going in collecting the Walking Dead Deluxe, so there's going to be another 8 years of going back into the comic book shop and getting the Walking Dead Deluxe, because they're releasing them twice a month. But hey,
I don't know. I mean,
you know,
I might go back.
Or they should do compendiums.
Or
sure.
I was just going to say
in
that.
color,
or
they should do
eventually
compendiums.
They will come out with a colored compendium.
Yeah, I think eventually over the years, they haven't said that they wanted to do them yet, but I think as it grows and grows, Kirkman's going to be like, let's do a compendium.
You already have the penciling and the coloring work done by then, right? So now you can just throw it into a bigger book and an omnibus.
Oh, omnibus. I would love
omnibus.
that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Glorious book in black and white. Imagine that in color.
Oh, absolutely gorgeous, guys. So yeah, once again, let us know what you think in the comments. Give the video a quick like if you subscribe, or if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more. I am Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.